co-creation is one critical aspect of any innovation. If you want to succeed, you need to co-create your product with your customers. And for us as a company, when we started, we had to design and test, implement through the entire process with stakeholders, and in this case, I'm referring to farmers who are prime customers. And so, in testing out our first iteration, we had to go to the farming community, engage with them, see how they use the technology, got feedback, and then revised the system. And so co-creation is very critical for any innovation at all that you want to, any business want to do. That is the way you are sure that you are meeting the market demand, and then you're also going to get value for what you put out there.
In order to sustain these innovations, and because we are working with smallholder farmers in very typical rural areas, partnership with network and mobile operators is very key so that we will be able to sustain and let these innovations thrive to be able to create the needed impact across Africa and the world.
From the beginning on, we were very dependent on partners since we were a startup with very limited financing capacities. And on the market side, we have mainly worked with NGOs who are in NEPA really the innovators in the market. So they are the ones adopting the new technologies basically and demonstrate it. And now we are moving to a phase where we are getting away from these NGOs implementing partners and move more to higher level funding organizations that can purchase a pump on a larger scale. And on the private market, we are mainly dependent on or working together with distribution partners that can add additional value to our products in terms of after-sales services, maintenance, financing, and access to customers.
So if these are innovators who are coming from abroad, or maybe Nigerians who schooled in the diaspora, or Africans who schooled in the diaspora, the first advice is they know that they have the expertise, but they need to pay attention to local details. They need to understand that the local reality is different. And they need to spend the first few weeks understanding the local reality, having a better understanding of what the real problems are in Africa, what customers really want, and then localizing the solutions to meet the needs of the African reality. But again, there are several opportunities that exist in Africa across several sectors, from the healthcare sector to agriculture, to fintech, to security, just name it. But those solutions must be localized to the African reality. Co-creation is very critical in building a business, and even building an incubator and accelerator like ours. You will need all the strategic partners available to help impact the knowledge in the startups that you're working with. So, I mean, you need marketing companies, software development and product development companies to help mentor the startups and helping them build their product. You also need industry to help give them very easy access to market. So co-creation with other organizations help make your program a lot more efficient.
To a large extent, I maximize co-creation. I brought in people on board who were good at what they do in product development. And we use a fab lab, which is scantily equipped, and to rapidly bring up our prototype. So to a large extent, we use co-creation.
Yeah, so at Farmerline, we see farmers as our key partners because without them, we would not exist as a company. Businesses would not even exist if we are to feed the world. And so farmers are one of our prime customers. We listen to them in every single activity, every single step in developing new services to help them. That is number one. Number two, we work with mobile network operators. Now, these are key partners as well in terms of helping us scale, in helping us distribute our technology or our services at scale. And these are very critical for any industry or any specific sector. You need to identify which partners can help you scale at less cost, distribute your service, And these are critical. And for us, we see farmers as number one, mobile operators as number two, and then the businesses who use our services as number three as key partners.
In our case, successful entrepreneurs and industry. So successful entrepreneurs serve as mentors to these entrepreneurs in making them understand the potholes to avoid as they grow their businesses, the mistakes that they made and how they need to navigate those mistakes. For industry brings a lot of industry knowledge to the entrepreneurs to make them understand the technicalities of what they are building. I
partnered with local gas retail shop owners, and these guys are considered as, they are considered as the last mile influencers, especially to first-time users of cooking gas in Nigeria. These guys see them as experts, and so they influence them on their purchase decision. And we also partner with them, whereby we bring they sell gas cylinders, they sell cylinders and cooking gas. We sell stoves. So we come together in partnership to sell our product in bundles, and we also sell it at a discount price as against when these products were bought individually in the market.